can't stand weather.
Me, I'm super fly.
It's my window.
Creep on in, on in, on in. Whoa. See, I'm riding high, high. Whoa. Kinda broke the scene, y'all, so all I got is fire. I got fire.
Player, give me some brew and I might just chill. But I'm the type that like to light another joint like Cypress Hill. I still do be spit loogies when I puff on it. I got some bucks on it, but it ain't enough on it. Go get the S, the T-I-D-E-S. Nevertheless, I'm hella fresh, rolling joints like a cigarette. So pass it across the table like ping pong. I'm gone, beating my chest like King Kong. It's on, wrap my lips around the 40. And when it comes to getting another stogie, fools all kick in like Shinobi. Know me ain't my homie to begin with. It's too many hands to be. Probably let my friend hit bit. Unless you pull out the fat crispy $5 bill on the real before it's history. Cause fools be having them vacuum lungs. And if you let them hit it for free, you hella dumb, da-dum-dum. I come to school with a Taylor on my earlobe. Avoiding all the flick teasers, skeezers, and weirdos. Got me throwing off the land like where the bomb at. Give me $2, you take a puff and pass my bomb back. Suck up the dank like a Slurpee. The serious bomb will make a nigga go delirious like Eddie Murphy. I got more growing pains than Maggie. Cause homies nagged me to take the dank out of the baggie. Whenever I can, don't need no crutch. I'm so keyed up till the joint be burning my hand. Next time I roll it in a hamper to burn slow, so the ashes won't be burning in my hand, bruh. Hoogies get hit, but they know they gotta pitch in. Then I roll a joint that's longer than your extension. Cause I'll be damned if you get high off me for free. Hell no, you better bring your own split, chief. What's up, don't babysit that? Better pass the joint. Stop hitting cause you know you got asthma. Crack the 40 open, homie, and guzzle it. Cause I know the weed in my system is getting lonely. I gotta take a whiz test to my P.O. I know I feel cause I done smoked major weed, bro. And every time we with Chris, that fool rolling up a fatty. But the Tangeray straight had me. Man, stop at the light, man. My yesterday thing got me hung off the night train. You fade, I fake, so let's head to the east. Hit the stroll to 9-0 so we can roll big hashish. I wish I could fade the 8, but I'm no budget. Still rolling the 2 though, cut the same old bucket. Foggy windows, soggy endo. I'm in the land getting smoke with my kid. Up in smoke, yuck, I spray you, lay it down. Up in the OAK, the town. Homies don't play around, we down to blaze a pound. Then ease up, speed up through the ESO, drink the VSOP up with the lemon squeeze up. And everybody's roller, I'm the roller that's quick to fold a blunt out of a bunch of sticky doja. Hold up, suck up my weed, it's all you do, kicking feet. Cause we're IBs, we need tap like the foo-foo. Baby, now I got the flow, 'cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again.
never turn on me. You lied to me, but you did, You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never feel. You lied to me, but I do. Return after me, return after me. Hold on, return after me. Don't you know? You know that I'll be back. Here I go. Return after me, oh little girl. Return after me, what's my pearl? Return after me, up and down. You know that I'll be back. Round and round.
Mark, stop lying, big break.
You lied to me. She said she'd never turn on me. You lied to me, but you did. You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never feel. You lied to me, but I do. Return after me, return after me. Come on, return after me. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I am. Return after me, once again. Return after me, top of the world. Return after me, what you want? You know that I'll be back. Don't you know? Return after me, return after me. Hold on, return after me. Be strong, you know that I'll be back. Here I come. Return after me, my little girl. Return after me, what's my baby? Return after me, up and down.
Back, baby. We about to get busy tonight. In our room.
1 2 1 2, yes.
Killing, ain't we, bro?
Yo, it's King Ghidra, combined with the forces of non-ether. Blowing woofers and tweeters, shaking syllable meters. Disasters cataclysmic, mystic natural. It's about time we hit y'all with some substances actual. I got a gift called hip-hop prophecy. Since 2003 ends the reign of the JDMN. No more roaming on this planet like scavengers. Scientists broke the code of the Gregorian calendar. Defying laws of space and time. Trying to trace my lines, hold up, respect the architect. Digital rolling, my whole crew roll with VS. Type to master this whole universe in 3 steps. We stretch across the equator with something major. Universal rhyme tones tamper with your time zone. Minds blown by the millions just for the feeling. Hip hop and just don't stop until I make it killing.
What is going on, everybody?
The world ain't the same no more. Take your life to next level or remain no more. Take your life to next level or remain no more. Word out, word out.
Well, I'm colliding with the mind of a survivor, surviving, uncover the time, brother.
All right, we're going to hit you with one more classic. Then I got to get this show started before my wife kill me. Here we go. One more classic before we start. You know what? I like this one better. Hold on. Y'all gonna like this. This is a touch of music right here.
Flowing to keep me going, to keep me growing, to keep me to eat from knowing what happens out there. It's not my concern. You wanna die, it's not my turn. To do something to me like jumping the Mercedes on the highway, doing over 80 without music, baby.
I'll go crazy, just like music.
Make me call my homie on the phone like there's something new out that got me in the zone. Just that feeling got me. I wish music can adopt me.
Just like music.
We got that music, baby.
It's the music.
Got that music.
Put me in the mood with my woman. Got me in the air saying sweet nothings. Make love come out the mouth, no frontin'. Like all of a sudden.
Just like music.
Taking away your worries and cares. Any problems, music will be right there. Together match, yo, we a perfect pair. Is that true, Marvin?
Yeah.
Yo, to get you to bang this body soul snatcher, universal language, it be the light, so open up, this is it, what the fuck? Just like music. One fly tune to have black and white vibe in one room. No confrontation, party all night, it's just a sensation. Just like music.
All right, man. I had to break that to y'all tonight, man. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Joel Davis Media Network Live. All right, this is your host, Joel Davis. First time tuning into my broadcast, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. We are streaming in multiple areas tonight. You will find me at Joel Davis Media Network. You also find me at Official Patriot News Live. And you will also find me on Rumble. Okay? So either way it goes, there are multiple places to find me tonight. There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about. Man, it's been crazy, right? Past couple of days, we've been hearing a lot of back and forth with a lot of BS. So let's cover what we're talking about tonight right quick. We're going to talk about the hottest thing on the press. Sam Bankman-Fried is arrested. Everybody is like, it's kind of peculiar. He got arrested the day before he's supposed to testify in front of Congress. But, yeah, that was shocking as well. You're also going to talk about AOC Documentary that flopped. It is a disaster. It did not do anything near that it was supposed to do. Did not accomplish what she was trying to accomplish. And we're also going to talk about a KFC employee shot over an argument of corn. Damn. It's getting, man, I'm telling you, man, these liberal cities are getting more and more aggressive. Who would have ever thought that your life can be taken out over damn corn? Oh, yeah, it's real. It's real in the field. So we got a lot to discuss. Talk about my dog is barking in the background. Once again, and everything else, but it's all good. Without further ado, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. We done had 15 minutes. Out of that 15 minutes, 12 minutes of intro time of good music. Let's jump into the second part of this show that everybody loves and adore, and let's talk about what's going on in the land of how in the hell did we get here. So let's go up here to the let's go to the screen capture. See what I can grab right quick. See what I got here. Give me 1 second. this up. I'll give me one moment. All right, I'm back, guys. I had my son to the door, my dog barking. It's all tripping tonight. We got 8 people watching right now. So we're gonna talk about what's going on with old boy. So let me go ahead on here and read what's going on with him and what is all to be expected. One of my reliable sources that I get all my information from. Shout out to Conservative News Daily. Got 9 people watching so far. This is awesome. 9 people on the Rumble. Let's hit that like button, man. Let's try to make all those Rumbles look good, feel good. All right, we got it. We got it up, guys. Feels good to have 9 people watching on Rumble. Makes me feel like I've accomplished something in my life finally. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all love, man, and support. Without you guys, I would not be able to do the things I'm doing. So thank you. So let's jump into what's going on with this report. So there's images now emerge of Democrat mega donor Sam Bankman-Fried under arrest, surrounded by law enforcement. But before I go into who he is, but what's happened to him and why he got arrested. If you don't know who Sam Bankman-Fried is, he was the founder of a cryptocurrency called FTX. And in doing so, he came up with one of the most notorious Ponzi schemes. It's probably better than what Madoff did in this century, in the 21st century. I mean, he got people spending money left and right, investing. He had celebrities pushing FTX. He had people literally fixated on FTX being the future of cryptocurrency. He had people excited that it could be as big as Bitcoin. Okay, I'm being dead ass. And because of this, all this type of energy, Sam Bankman-Fried had created, people were on board until he all of a sudden, out of the blue, said that he didn't know what happened to these people. I think it was billions of dollars. I forgot the number of billions of dollars he lost in their in financial investment. Then he hurried up and filed for bankruptcy. Now, he did all of this while being in the Bahamas. Now, the Bahamas do not have any extradition treaties, really, with the U.S. But we already know that the Bahamas ain't trying to get involved with a U.S. citizen that's did fraudulent activity towards the U.S. while being on their island. What's going on, Daryl 90210? Thank you for joining the streams, man. Y'all share this on this Rumble so we get more people in. I would like to have about 12 people on Rumble tonight because it seems like the actual YouTubes are kind of slow. So let's try to do that. Let's try to get as many people as possible on Rumble because the more we can, the better we can build that up too as well. And thank you, Daryl, for the shout out. I appreciate it. Let's go up here and go and dig more into what happened. So Bankman-Fried's attorney tried to get the judge to allow his client to post bail by arguing that Bankman-Fried suffered from ADHD, was on a vegan diet. The judge denied him bail. That's hilarious. Photographs and videos emerged of him being escorted out of the magistrate court in handcuffs after being charged with crimes by the U.S. Department of Justice. Sam Bankman-Fried at SBF_FTX of FTX_official was seen being escorted out of the magistrate court building in handcuffs after being criminally charged by the U.S. prosecutors in Nassau, Commonwealth of Bahamas. So let's go and see this Twitter pic right quick of old boy looking like a damn fool. Because that's what he's looking like right now. Let my Twitter load. Y'all give me a second. Letting this Twitter load right quick. It's coming. I'm just a poor man trying to make it. I don't have the fancy dancy software yet, but I'm getting there. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I'm going to get off this. Waiting for it to load. So we can see the famous image. Okay, so it's loading slowly. Now, like I said, he is still in the Bahamas. He has not been extradited yet. But we already know what's about to happen. The U.S. about to come get him because people do not like their money being fucked with. Okay? That's just what it is. When you start playing with people's money, you got a lot of things to worry about. You don't play with nobody's money. You just don't. I mean, I've been in this game for a while, man, when it comes to real life. And you are not going to play with people's money and think that you're just going to get away with it and it's going to be you're going to have a nice life. All right, let me go play the clip of old boy coming out of there. The 13-second clip. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, he is. He's about to definitely find out what's happening to Epstein. You're right. Because things about to get real for this guy. Now, I'm currently trying to enlarge this video to the max so y'all can see what's going on with this guy. Trying to see if they let me do it. All right, I'm gonna try it again. All right. Y'all be patient with me. All right. Like I said, I'm just a man bringing y'all the news. I don't have the fancy equipment. All right, here we go. Sam Freed walking.
Anything you'd like to say?
All right, you saw that, you heard that. He has nothing to say. What can he say? I mean, you lost people's billions of dollars, and yeah, there's a lot of pissed people. Not to mention, you got a lot of donors right now. I mean, a lot of sponsors who were promoting your FTX brand that are currently right now being sued in class action lawsuits by other investors. But let's continue with the story. SBF leaves court in handcuffs, which that's another Twitter pic. I'm not going to load that one. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all seen the video. Bankman-Fried faces spending the rest of his life behind bars after an 8-count indictment was unsealed Tuesday against him in federal court. A Manhattan federal grand jury charged Bankman-Fried, 30, with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit commodities fraud, conspiracy to commit securities fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and conspiracy to defraud the federal election commissions and commit campaign finance violations, the Department of Justice said in a statement. Prosecutors allege that Bankman-Fried misappropriated billions of dollars of customer funds deposited into the cryptocurrency exchange that he founded, FTX, and lied to investors and lenders about the company and about his cryptocurrency hedge fund, Alameda Research. Bankman-Fried and his co-conspirators were deceiving and conning customers of FTX from the inception of the company. Prosecutors said he allegedly used billions of dollars from customers from his own personal use to repay loans, guys, owned by Alameda Research, and to donate millions of dollars to political campaigns. Bankman-Fried was the Democrats' second largest donor this last political cycle, donating tens of millions of dollars of Democratic campaigns and left-wing groups. Bankman-Fried also defrauded lenders to Alameda Research and equity investors in FTX by hiding his misuse of customers' deposit, prosecutors alleged. Bankman-Fried tried to conceal the millions he gave to politicians by making his co-conspirators make the contribution under their names, says prosecutors. So this is what he was doing, guys. He basically had a second company that was a backup to the FTX cryptocurrency company that he created. So basically, Alameda Research was the watch. It was the wash company, okay? The thing that rinsed and dried all the dirty money. So if things got icky, okay, yeah, you invested in this and I put it in FTX. Your money got messed up in the FTX market. But in reality, I took your money and I invested back in Alameda Research and made it look like it was legitimate money that I got from, whatever commissions or whatever from you invested in FTX originally at the time. That's what he was doing. Best Ponzi scheme. I think Madoff gonna be jealous of this one, cause Madoff couldn't come up with this shit. Now, Bankman-Fried faces up to 115 years in prison if he convicted of the following crimes. Now, exactly, Daryl. Count 1, conspiracy to commit wire fraud on customers. If convicted, maximum penalty 20 years in prison. Count 2, wire fraud on customers. If convicted, up to 20 years in prison, max time. Count 3, conspiracy to commit wire fraud on lenders. Up to 20 years in prison if he's convicted on that. That's max. Count 4, wire fraud on lenders. Up to 20 years in prison if he's convicted. Count 5, conspiracy to commit commodities fraud. Up to 20 years in prison is his max if he got convicted. Count 6, conspiracy to commit securities fraud. Up to 5 years in prison max if convicted. Count 7, conspiracy to commit money laundering. Up to 5 years in prison if he's convicted. Count 8, conspiracy to defraud the United States and violate the campaign finance laws. Up to 5 years in prison if convicted. U.S. prosecutors call Bankman-Fried one of the biggest financial frauds in American history. Damn! Buddy, he should be clapping for himself. He has arrived. I mean, he beat Madoff. Y'all know the Madoff scandal. That was crazy. That dude had it going on. Now, Madoff had, people using a program that would emulate the stock market while it's live. So whatever the live stock market was doing, they made it look like that's what the stocks were actually doing when you invest in it. So you would never know that your money was being funneled through in a Ponzi scheme. And he did that shit like a G. And they destroyed a lot of documents, but it was too late. He got caught up. On this right here, I knew they were going to get him, bro. We talked about this. And like I said before, he thought he was safe in the Bahamas. Let me go switch over to my main thing here before we go to this next story. He thought he was safe in the Bahamas. Well, I got a news flash for you. You're not safe in the Bahamas doing this kind of stuff. Buddy, you defunded billionaires and millionaires. People that all they talk is money. All they eat is money. Hell, when they wake up in the morning, they skin feel like money. And you think they're going to let you get away with taking all their bread? Hell to the no, they're not going to do that. They're not. So no one is surprised about this. Who in the world? I heard a lot of people telling me, on different platforms that I frequent, Minds, Getter, Parlor, Truth. I don't think he's going to jail. He's going to get off scot-free. I knew this dude was going to jail. He defrauded too many damn people. You can't defraud that many people in position of power and think you're going to go and sleep nice and smooth in the Bahamas in a I think a $10 million penthouse, I want to say, with your girlfriend who looks like a mouse that being with you and 8 or 10 other guys, which I don't even know what that's about. That's another story. I digress. You think that you was going to live your best life like that? No, you're not. They're coming for you. Feds don't play about their money. Now, this is what I think is even more hilarious. Okay? And you're right. This is coming from, let me read one of this from Rumble. Rumble said, Daryl 90210, he would have been safer in the prison. But too bad for him, Democrats own the prisons and he knows too many of them. That's true. And you're right, Daryl. I would not be surprised if this guy miraculously deletes himself or gets deleted. Anthony on my YouTube says, on my YouTube channel, Joel Davis Media Network, my bank put me in the red 350. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bad. I thought he was talking about the stream. My bad, brother. You talking business. My apologies on that. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let me look at my other chat right quick. Y'all stand by. I gotta go back and forth to check all these chats because I'm on multiple platforms tonight trying to get it done. Oh yeah, everybody saying hi Joel, Roger. Thank you, Roger. Thank you for telling me hi on the other platform. I appreciate you, brother, for being supportive. Y'all, Roger W, if you see him, tell him hello, man. This dude has been rocking with me since I've only had a couple of hundred, maybe 1,000 subscribers. I think about 800 or 1,000. So I want to say I appreciate you for everything you do. Anthony, you in my prayers. I seen your situation, man. You in my prayers. You really are. Now, I want to also talk about the lawyer saying that he's got ADHD and that he needed to be able to be out on bail in Nassau, Bahamas, so he can take his ADHD medicine, and because he's vegan. Bro, nobody gives a damn about he's being vegan. ADHD medicine, they're going to tell you that they have nurses in the jails to take care of that medication. Your boy would have got bail, he would have been gone. Thank you very much, Anthony. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You know, you was able to pay my membership and stuff and still hang in there. I appreciate y'all. And by the way, thank y'all for all the new members. We're growing every day. I got so many new members now. I don't even know who's who. We up to like 20, I think like 20 members. My wife was looking at my stuff the other day. I'm like, baby, you know how many members you got? I'm like, hell, I don't know. I just know I give the people what they need. Also, if you're on Rumble, join Locals, baby. If I could get 5 people on Locals from Rumble to invest in Rumble Locals, I will give you the rawest videos of me talking shit that you ever seen in your life. Okay? That I can't do on YouTube. Because on YouTube, you know, we got to be, I would say PG-13-ish, intro rated R. But on Locals, I could be a damn fool. So, you know, it's a free speech and you ain't got to worry about it. Except for, it ain't OnlyFans fool. So, you're not going to see none of that shit. Sorry. I ain't being like Tony Sotomayor. I ain't flying nobody out talking about, come here, girl. Let's make some content. Shout out to Tony Sotomayor, man. A real OG. Real OG, man. Real OG in the space, bro. You know, he has a lot of strong talking points. I just hate that, you know, in the end, that he didn't evolve with what was going on with YouTube. But you know what happens, right? I mean, in this space here, you either got to evolve with the times and keep your content fresh with new ideas, or you will fall by the wayside. That's why I try to always innovate my streams some kind of way. That's what's up, Devin? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So that's the only thing I can say about Salmon. I mean, not Salmon. That's funny. Well, he gonna be Salmon when they get through with his ass. But anyway, that's all I can say about Sam Bankman-Fried. I mean, he's pretty much toast at this point. Now, if he tries to work out a deal with with um with the U.S. government or the DOJ, I don't know how that's gonna work because he was donating so much money to major political figures that we don't know. Hey, what's up, Devin? We don't know who's complicit with what. So it's gonna be one of those hit or miss situations. But I do know this. I do know that right now, if I was him, I would be checking I would be watching my back. I just put it that way. I would try to come up with everything I can to protect my own ass. That's all I can say. All right, moving right along. Let's go back to and these are one of them, like I said, y'all check out this conservativenewsdaily.net. One of the best places to get good news. I love this the way they set everything up. You get news from multiple strong conservative sources. So if you want to know what's going on, that's what you need to do. All right, let's get into further detail about some of the stuff that happened also today. Let's see. We're going to talk about the Republican Congresswoman who grilled one of these alphabet soup people today. All right. Okay. Now, if you notice or not, this year was a crazy, crazy, crazy year for justices. All right. Our U.S. Supreme Court justice lives that were conservative, especially, were in extreme danger because they decided to overturn Roe versus Wade back into the hands of the states. Now, with that being said, every person that was anti-life, okay, and let me get this straight before I get and break this down. I'm the type of guy that I support anyone that wants an abortion based upon medical reasons that could lose their life upon losing your life. Or I ain't saying I agree with it, but I understand if you have an incest situation or God forbid, you know what I'm saying, you get violated to the point that it's just going to bring painful memories. Those three things I understand, but everything else is an excuse. And a lot of these activists screaming my body, my choice, I don't see what are you guys talking about being against all this, that, and the third. So let's go ahead on here. Oh man, Rebel Without a Reason. Thank you for showing up, man. Y'all check out Rebel Without a Reason on YouTube. I don't know if he has a Rumble, but he is on YouTube. All right. And remember, guys, like I said, I give a shout out to everybody that support me. So also my next year, I need all my small streamers. If you got a great streaming content, I mean, you gotta send me your link, and you gotta be under 2,000 subscribers. Holla at your boy, and I will try to get you on my platform, and we'll try to build you up because we gotta help each other. You know what I mean? We gotta help each other. Because if we don't, we're messing up. We're not being as conservative as we think we are. All right, let's go into this story here, which is kind of interesting here. Now, let me tell y'all something. Nancy Mace is the shit, okay? And the reason why I say that, because Nancy Mace is from the Carolinas. And let me tell you something about conservative Carolina people. That isn't Lindsey Graham. Tim, Scott, and her, those are the type of people, they like to take their time and dissect your ass. They'll make you think that you're doing so well, that you're so smarter than them, and then they just come and just cut you off at the knees. Let's see how Nancy did this shit. Nancy. Let's see, they got a picture of Nancy. Oh, this on the Daily Wire. They got also too. Old Nancy Mace. So you can see how she look. All right, while that loading, we're going to talk about Nancy. Nancy Mace grilled Alejandra Caraballo, a far-left transgender activist, during a House hearing on Tuesday over some of the past statements that the activist has made. The exchange happened during a House Oversight and Reform Committee hearing on the evolution of anti-democratic extremist groups and the ongoing threat to democracy. Mace asked all the witnesses called by the Democrat Control Committee if rhetoric on social media was a problem or a threat to U.S. democracy. All the witnesses answered yes. Mace then asked if the rhetoric targeting officials with violence presented it a threat to U.S. democracy. Again, all witnesses responded yes. Mace then put up old tweets from Caraballo after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, in which Caraballo wrote highly inflammatory remarks. The 6 justices who overturned Roe should never know peace again, Caraballo tweeted. It is our civic duty to accost them every time they are in public. They are pariahs. Since women don't have their rights, these justices should never have a peaceful moment in public again. I have a question. Yes or no? Do you believe your rhetoric is a threat to democracy when you're calling to accost a branch of government, the Supreme Court? Mace asked. I don't believe that's a correct characterization of my statements, Caraballo claimed. Did you not tweet that? Mace asked. That you thought Supreme Court justices should be accosted. Caraballo repeatedly claimed that Mace's remarks were not a correct characterization of Caraballo's exact words. Okay. Ain't showing her picture, so I guess it's gonna take a minute. All right, let's fall back for a minute. Yeah, that's her right there. That's Nancy Mace. Very, very attractive woman. She's the one that got into Ocasio-Cortez's ass. So that's what I like about Miss Mace. She ain't for the shits. She's gonna tell it like it is, a true Carolina girl. No, you know. And when you say you want to accost somebody, I mean, think about what you're saying. You say they don't need to deserve to live in peace. You say they don't deserve to be any type of relaxation. They shouldn't enjoy life. You know what that means? That means that you basically telling everybody that you feel like that these people should be terrorized. I mean, you think about what these justices went through during Roe versus Wade in their homes. These people were at their homes, minding their own damn business, having dinner, spending time with their kids. Because, man, let me tell you something. when you do a hard day's work, I don't care if you are a Supreme Court justice or you're a guy that works at McDonald's at the cash register. When you come home, that is your sacred place. You should be able to kick off your shoes, relax your feet, get you something to eat, get you a nice cold one. If you're into drinking, alcoholic beverages or a nice soda, whatever, or a nice water, whatever you into, look at a movie or spend time with your girl or a guy or whoever you with and enjoy your time. You should not have your head on a swivel. You should not have to have security all around your house because some nutcase or nutcases are upset because they don't want to be having any kind of accountability. Oh, what we got going on here? Oh, $50 from reckless conduct. I'm just a yank from Maine. That doesn't mean we can't agree on anything. One country under God. Thank you very much. Reckless, we almost to the goal, baby. $50 from Reckless. Let's get $10 more tonight. Let's make that goal 60, baby. Let's get to 60. Let's get to 60. Anybody want to donate? Let's do that shit now. Let's get this thing popping. Because it all going right back to the stream. All right, Rumble. We got a $50 donation. Any of you guys want to participate to get to the 10 on your end? Any amount helps. Any amount that you see fit to put bestowed on your heart. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody got the holidays and everybody going through things. That's why I try to do what I can to support everyone and tell everyone that it's cool. And if you're on my other channel and you're like, well, there's no it's not what they call that, monetized yet, you can also go on my Cash Apps. My Cash App comes right across the screen and you'll see it shortly. Or you can go on any of my links in my description. Okay? All right, let's get back to it, man. One hope says, make you holler. Yes, it does. That was good, man. Ooh, boy, you don't understand. Thank you, Jesus. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do. I appreciate all of y'all. So, getting back to Carabella after she done been called out, it's clear to me that we have to call out the threats to our democracy emanating from where they come, where it's right or the left, May said. I look forward to working with anyone, Republican or Democrat, to address these threats from within and without. And I would look forward to inviting more people who actually know what they're talking about to our witness panel in the 118th Congress. Now, I'm going to try to find where she actually destroys this woman and let y'all hear it for yourselves, because I guess a picture is worth 1,000 words. And I'm glad she did this because we need more of these people to be held accountable. You can't make threats to government officials and think you can get away with it. If we can have, if the radical left can have the same outrage when we say stuff like Grandpa Biden, fuck Joe Biden, then why can't they have the same outrage when we have their own people saying that you need to harass, accost, that means harass, whatever you need to do to make a justice that is a conservative life a living hell because you don't like what they're doing? You don't like their philosophy? Man, get the fuck out of here. That's straight crazy. That is straight crazy. That's nonsense. And people know it too. So again, shout out to Nancy Mace, man. Shout out to her for setting the standard of how we are supposed to conduct ourselves when it comes to taking care of our government officials. It's not about if we like them or not. It's about respecting the position. I don't like AOC, but I would never make a threat towards AOC because that's dumb. I don't like Biden. I would never make a threat to Biden because that's dumb. Even Kamala crackling ass. I don't like her either, but I'm not going to make a threat towards her because that's dumb. Because we as conservatives got better sense than that. Well, we should have better sense than that. But let's play this clip right quick. All right, I'm gonna make it where it's just this particular part here, so that way we can get this video up and running real quick. So y'all give me a moment. I'm gonna redo this again. All right, hold up. Don't go anywhere, guys. Hold on. Technical difficulties. We gonna get this thing running. I'm gonna make sure this thing play. And again, guys, hopefully in the future I have better equipment. That's my goal next year, to grind to get better equipment, so that way we don't have to have all this pausing. I have a fast operating computer, and we own it. Ain't no waiting 8 years for it. I can just click on it and it'd be like, pow! We in the money. All right, it's clear. It's coming up, guys. It's coming up. I just want y'all to hear. Man, shout out to Rumble. This is the most I've ever had on Rumble ever. 16 people right now is on my Rumble feed. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Man, it makes me feel good. And if it's your first time being on my Rumble feed, this is what I do. I play music and I gets it in. So I hope and pray that y'all continue to follow your boy. I really do. This is just one of the things I like doing. I really do. Also, check out my uploaded content on Rumble. I also do TikTok uploads from time to time. I try to do those very quickly. I usually do at least one or two before I go to bed at night, calls on what the subject's about, so that way I can get everybody engaged. I also will be streaming on TikTok tomorrow as well when I do my streaming in the day, and then turn around and do another stream in the evening, like I've been doing while I'm off, trying to get y'all engaged because I know when the week of Christmas comes, I'm taking off. All right, let me go get this sound up.
Nomani.
Yes.
Ms. Tyler.
Yes.
All right, we about to get the sound, guys. Yeah, let's see if we get 20 in here, man. 20 in Rumble. That'll be awesome. See if we get 20 in Rumble. So that way we can make them really play our stuff. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. We about to play it right now.
Is rhetoric on social media a problem and a threat to our democracy, Mr. Ward?
Yes, absolutely.
Mr. Siegel?
Yes.
Ms. Caraballo?
Yes.
Ms. Nomani?
Yes.
Ms. Tyler?
Yes.
Another question I have, do you believe that rhetoric targeting officials with violence for carrying out their constitutional duties is a threat to democracy, Mr. Ward? Mr. Siegel?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Only a few weeks after the attempted attack on a Supreme Court justice on June 25th, one of the witnesses, Alejandra Caraballo, tweeted out the following in response to a decision on abortion overturning Roe v. Wade, and I'll quote directly from the tweet. "The 6 justices who overturned Roe should never know peace again. It is our civic duty to accost them every time they're in public. They are pariahs. Since women don't have their rights, these justices should never have a peaceful moment in public again." I know something about being accosted. The night of January 5th, I was physically accosted on the streets of D.C. in Navy Yard by a constituent of mine. I fervently blamed rhetoric on social media, rhetoric at public events, for being physically accosted. I carry a gun everywhere I go when I am in my district and I'm at home, because I know personally that rhetoric has consequences. I've had my car keyed. I've had my house spray painted. I had someone trespass in my house as recently as August. I've been doxxed.
You heard that right. I think Carolina is about to be the next U.S. constitutional carry state, maybe next year. I don't know if Governor Henry McMaster is going to do that. I hope he does, because they really do need it over there in South Carolina because of some of the stuff they've been going through. But she's right. Being a conservative in America right now is really dangerous, no matter what race you are, especially if you a white conservative, a white male conservative. If you get doxxed or you get messed with, and let's say, for instance, you try to defend yourself and it's a person of a darker color scale than you, you're considered a racist. And let's say you do deal with someone that is the same color scale as you. If they're part of the alphabet soup community, oh my God, you're done. Your whole life is over. Because they're going to say that you're this homophobic person that just had to come out and act crazy. Same thing with being a black conservative. If being a black conservative, if I don't agree with the victimhood mentality with some of the people that I have in my family, I'm considered to be an uppity Negro. I'm being honest. I'm uppity. I'm considered to be an uppity Negro. I'm a biscuit eater. I'm a coon. I don't understand what it's like, or I forgot what it's like to be a black American. to be black in America. Excuse me. I have to do it that way they say it. You know what I mean? If I don't pay homage to all black women are queens, even though that is questionable on some of these black women behaviors and the things they have done to their own children, I don't consider it to be cutting down my race and I hate myself and I forgot that my mama black. You see where I'm going with this? It's dumb. That's what I'm saying. It's dumb as hell. We should be able to judge people by their character, not by the color of their skin, not by their party affiliation. We need to judge people by their character. And don't get it twisted. There's a lot of people that we know of as conservatives that know they go out here and do all this craziness when it comes to anybody talking negative about the Democratic Party, but the lifestyle they live, they go to church, they believe in family, they believe in morals and values. They believe in what the Bible says. So talk to me. How can you call yourself a liberal? Thank you very much, Rebel Without a Cause. I appreciate you. And y'all, give me, if you're on Rumble right now, give me as many thumbs up as you possibly can, guys. If you're in the room, try to give me as many thumbs up as you possibly can. This helps out with Rumble. This helps us out tremendously. Tremendously. I mean, y'all know I'm being honest. I mean, and it's facts. Let's continue with what else she's pointing out with them.
Doxed on social media about where I live. And I've had to add to security everywhere I go. Often, because I can't afford it, I have to carry my own firearm wherever I go. And Alejandra Caraballo also recently tweeted on November 19th, not even a month ago, that the Supreme Court vested with the judicial power of the United States by our Constitution, stated they are not a legitimate court issuing decisions. And also the Supreme Court is an organ of the far right. So my last question today of Ms. Caraballo, do you stand by these comments, this kind of rhetoric on social media? And do you believe it's a threat to democracy?
Thank you, Representative, for the opportunity to clarify and provide context to my tweets.
I have a question, is it yes or no? Do you believe your rhetoric is a threat to democracy when you're calling to accost a branch of government, the Supreme Court?
I don't believe that's a correct characterization
What
of
you
my
tweeted,
statements.
Did you not?
You see how they do when they get caught up. And yeah, what up, Anthony, brother? Thank you. When they get caught up, the first thing they like to say, it's not a characterization of what I'm saying. Y'all twisting my words. No, we're not. We're going by what you said. You just said that you want everyone that is a part of the Supreme Court that made the decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. What's up, Atomic? You want us to believe that all of a sudden this context that you put out there is a misrepresentation of what you really are. That's bullshit. You know what you were saying when you made that tweet. You were upset. Excuse me, I had to blow something for a minute. You were upset. You were upset because of what? Because they called you out. That's why you was upset. You were upset because you got called out about the women's rights situation. That women need to be more accountable unless, you know what I'm saying, they actually got something medically going on. You know, you cannot just go up here and create all these babies, get pregnant and then turn around and be like, well, I want to chop it up because I don't like what happened today. Or I don't like the way this baby looks on me right now. So you're getting held accountable. And because you're getting held accountable, all of a sudden it's an issue. And here's another thing that I got to put on this before I finish this video out here, what she's saying. Why in the hell are you as a alphabet soup person, transgender, talking about you fighting for women's rights? You can't get pregnant. You can't get pregnant. You weren't born with no ovaries. You don't know what a period's like. You don't know what it's like when the doctor tell you all of a sudden that you done got to a point with your body that you got to have a hysterectomy. Daryl, thank you very much for subscribing on Locals, brother. Thank you. Don't you worry. You subscribe on Locals. I just need a couple. I need 4 more subscribers tonight. You know, this week. We get 4 more subscribers. The new year, y'all will get content on Locals. You will get the raw on Locals. That's why y'all need to come and head on over to Rumble, because that's where we going to have all the raw content at. On Rumble/Locals. The rawest of the raw. Where I really get in their people's asses. As I was saying, you don't know anything about this lifestyle. You don't know nothing about being no woman. Do you know how many emotions a woman goes through a day? I'll give you an example. And I'm not picking on my wife. I'm just giving it as an example. My wife is, listen, I tell y'all right now. My wife, I know I brag about her all the time, but personally, my wife is the first woman I've ever been with that I literally fucking love to the ends of this earth. I'm being honest. I know that sounds cliche, but I love my wife so much. I'm being 100 on, and I put this on everything in my family tree. If something was to happen to that woman, y'all might as well get ready to bury me too. That's how much I love this woman. But my wife, when it comes to decisions as simple as getting food, okay, she will flip on me in a minute. She'll say, hey, honey. I'll say, honey, where you want to eat at? I don't know. Whatever you choose to eat at. Being the husband I am, I may say, well, you know what? I know you like Mexicana food, so try Mexican. We could be heading down the street almost to the Mexican spot. I don't want Mexican. Okay, honey. Well, what do you think about getting? I don't know. Then I may suggest something as, well, I tell you what, won't we go to Old Times and get something to eat there? And she may say, I don't want no soul food. Okay, you don't want no soul food. All right, fine. Then you make the decision. Okay, we're driving. And then all of a sudden, my wife will say, baby, pick something. I'm in this area right here. What do you think? I may say, you know what? We are right by Kentucky Fried Chicken. And it's smelling good over there. I want Kentucky Fried Chicken. And we could be across from Arby's. And she said, nope, we're going to Arby's. That's what women do. That's what women do. This is what women do, man. Okay? Women will cry out of nowhere. And sometimes it can be with joy, and sometimes it can be just they mad as shit. So when I sit here and I see these confused people that born as a biological male This is no hate speech. This is being real because biologically you got that third leg down there. You can't tell me nothing else because that's what biologically and anatomy body says since the beginning of damn time. You can't tell me that you have experienced that because we as men, we don't experience that. We know as a man, if you get confused on eating choices, it's like a flip to us. It's about what's the closest place. I may be confused with having the battle with Japanese food or Spanish food, Mexican food. What am I gonna go with? I'm gonna go with the closest joint that I'm at. I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm right here at the Japanese place. I'm going to Japanese, bro. That's how men think. We don't have all these damn decision making. When a man decorates his home, we gonna decorate that shit one or two ways. It's gonna be a solid color one. Number two, it's either gonna be some sports memorabilia or it's gonna be a theme with us some damn action-packed hero shit. Even if you're a grown ass man over 40 years old, you can't tell me no different. Now there's some metrosexual dudes that like to spice it up, a little feminine wise. That's fine. But ain't nothing like a woman's touch. Cause women go all out. And they take their time doing this shit. And they go through so many emotions trying to pick out fucking curtains. Have you ever seen a woman try to pick out fucking curtains? That shit is crazy. Okay? Listen, I've been married twice. And being married twice, every woman that I dealt with trying to decorate a house go through emotions like a motherfucker trying to decorate. They will ask you your opinion. You can tell them your opinion and basically look at you and say, fuck your opinion. I'm doing what I think is best. And you better not. You better not tell them, well, you should have asked me then. Oh, shit. That's another argument with itself. You don't fucking care. You know what? I don't know about you, but my house is going to look good. You just don't give a shit. Oh, man. So, with that being said, you don't know nothing about being a woman. You should let women handle those issues. That whole abortion thing should be handled by real biological women and let it go from there. Y'all transgender is doing too much. Y'all done took women's sports. Now y'all done going out here. You're taking over women's fucking right to choose to abort or not abort. You done took their men. I don't know what you do. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Wow. Let's continue with this fool saying.
Not tweet that you thought that the Supreme Court justices should be accosted.
What I'm
you
saying
tweet
is
that,
that
yes or
that is
no?
not an
Did you tweet
accurate characterization of my statements.
On June 8th of this year, a man was arrested near Justice Brett Kavanaugh's home in Maryland. He told law enforcement officers he wanted to kill a Supreme Court justice. He was found with a knife, with a pistol, 2 magazines, ammunition, pepper spray, zip ties, a hammer, crowbar, and duct tape.
Ms. Caraballo, on page 12 and 13 of your written testimony, you painted concerned parents as having been infiltrated by white nationalists and far-right militia groups, which play.
Pause. You heard that? So they trying to say you being a concerned parent makes you being influenced by white nationalists and these bigot-like groups that I guess hate the alphabet soup community. Where the fuck you get that shit from? A concerned parent is a parent that want their child to have the best possible shot of a future. I mean, that's what y'all alphabet people talk about, right? Y'all say y'all want children. You say that every child should be protected. Every child should have an opportunity. It should be loved. Okay, that's what their parents are doing. Exactly. Listen, your child is a blessing from God. I don't give a damn if you don't believe in God. That's just how I feel. A child is a blessing from God. Whether you helped created it or it jumped into your life through marriage or whatever course you went through. That is a blessing from God. And it is your job, when you accept that challenge, to direct and look out for that child until they get the age of being an adult. And then when they become an adult, it is your job then to be a confidant slash adult advisor. Okay? That doesn't mean you got to hold their hand and shit now. That just means that when they need to talk to you about things, you be an ear and then you give them the best advice you know of based on the situation you was as an adult in that age. My mama is damn near 70, and I still rely on my mama for advice. And I'm almost 40. I will call my mama up in a heartbeat. Mama, listen. I need some advice on this cooking shit, because you've been doing this shit longer than I have. What I need to do, mama? My wife still calls on her mama and her daddy for advice. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself, man. Y'all really do. Y'all need to be fucking ashamed to sit here and say this kind of bullshit about being a parent. This is why our kids today are out here doing all this criminal-minded activity. Because of fools like y'all. Y'all on that free choice, free will bullshit. Before you know it, little shorty got a damn ski mask on, multiple weapons, and going full. But when that happens, y'all don't want to talk about that shit. No, that's taboo. Oh, no, you can't talk about that. That is you're being a hypocrite. No, we're not. We being real. You either a parent or you are a fucking buddy. And if you're a fucking buddy, guess what? Whatever that child does, I hope they hold you accountable right along with their ass, because you ain't doing shit. Children only respect people that actually teaches them discipline and show them the right way to do things. But this new generation of parents now that's all on this free love shit and crazy ass shit, they don't know nothing about no discipline. They try to be their kids' buddy and other sick shit. I be damned. You want me to be your buddy? I'll be your buddy when you get 18 and up and you start paying some of these damn bills I have to pay. Then we can have some buddy time. But until then, your ass is going to experience me being the parent and you being the damn child. That's how it's supposed to be. You respect me, I respect you. We're going to teach each other how to respect each other within reason. But all this whole let me do what the hell I want to do because my teacher told me that's the way to go, and kiss my ass. Let me continue with this shit.
Played a significant role in school board protests. This has not actually been my experience with concerned parents. In your testimony, you wrote that in Loudoun County, Virginia, unfounded rumors that spread in local parent groups on Facebook about an alleged trans student sexually assaulting a girl in a bathroom led to a firestorm of several heated school board protests that descended into violence. But in fact, the perpetrator, it actually turned out, had committed 2 sexual assaults at 2 different Loudoun County schools in 2021 and was arrested on October 7th, 2021 by the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office. These weren't
We did a report on this story. This is in Loudoun County, Virginia. We did a report on this story. Transgendered kid who currently at the time was 16 and he did these crimes at 15 and 16, went into a girl's bathroom and violated 2 girls at 2 different schools on 2 different occasions on the same year, 2021. Now, the parent one of the male parents that was at the school board meeting voices his opinion about how traumatized his daughter became because of this type of rhetoric. And the school board, who once again trying to be all this damn alphabet soup inclusive, tries to shut the man up and basically said the man was lying, and the man got hauled off out of the meeting in handcuffs. You can't make this shit up, guys. Do you know how traumatizing that is as a parent? That you have to worry about your daughter, your little girl. This is your baby. And let me tell you something about having a daughter, because I have one. Whether you made it or you raising it, that is like the most precious thing that you want to protect. You, listen, he better than me. That's all I got to say, because I'm not on my locals tonight. But he better than me. He better than me. Because Lord have mercy. Y'all would have had to have more than one GoFundMe. Y'all would have had to have about 6 of them motherfuckers to get me out. For real. Because it wouldn't have been good. You. And the school district think it's okay. Well, you know, it's no big deal. He violated a little girl. It's fine, you know? You know, he's still learning about himself. No. Yeah, that's how they act, honey. I ain't learning. That's how they think. That's how these fucking damn woke people think. Oh God, yeah. If it was one of their daughters, God darn it, you wouldn't hear the last of this shit. It would be crazy, son. When I'm talking about crazy, it would have been crazy. Somebody they would have been acting a fool. Believe that. That little boy would have been under the jailhouse if it was one of their daughters. They would have swear out that he was the most evil thing since wheat bread. You know how they do. They eat their own now, but you can't do that. They have to make that decision. My wife mad as hell off that shit. Let's continue.
Unfounded rumors, as you suggest, it actually turns out law enforcement had to act because a sexual assault occurred. So, giving this, I'm assuming that until now you were unaware of what happened here, and you're going to update your testimony for the committee. Is that correct?
Shout out to Mr. Donalds, all the conservatives on this panel. They did an awesome job making sure that these people know that you gotta be held accountable. You can't go out here and treat children or put children in dangerous situations and feel like that it's another day at the park. You can't do it. You can't. And I'm glad that they did that to these jokers, because these people is fool. Let's talk about Title 42. Shout out to Jericho Green. He talked about that shit today. That's right, guys. Title 42 is about to come to an end. If you don't know what Title 42 is, Title 42 was installed by our great, amazing President Donald J. Trump to make sure that we did not have a high surge of immigrants coming into the U.S. They had to go through the port of entry, and they had to go through it the proper way. And at one point, he had another part of that Title 42 where they stayed their ass in their designated country until we looked over the paperwork and say, you know what? You was patiently waiting. Oh, excuse me. Let me give you the dreaming part, because you know they say it's the part of being dreamers, right? Let me give you that dream speech. Hold on for a second. Dear Alejandro, I want you to know the U.S. Department of Justice / Immigration Customs Enforcement Agency have given you the go to bring your ass to the party of the U.S. of A. You will be getting a ticket one way. When you arrive, be prepared to have paperwork ready to apply for the jobs you need to apply for so your ass can get to work. Now, in the meantime, you need to look at the price that you got to pay to get this citizenship, because it ain't going to be easy. Can't be marrying no American and think you're going to get it overnight. Got to put in some work. Got to do some things. Got to do some studying. Got to get in touch with the Star Spangled Banner. All that good shit. Don't you worry. As soon as you do that, we going to make sure that you be a part of this party, baby. The best party on God's green earth. And that is the U.S. of A. Can't make it up, baby. Welcome to the dream. That's what kind of reports they were getting. That's what kind of letters they was getting. It was paraphrased too. I don't think it was like that. But, you know, you get it. You get it, man. It was getting the dream team letters. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got selected, you know, like you go and playing for the draft. Okay, I got selected. Let me get my ass up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm be doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm be repping for the people, man. But unfortunately, when Biden took over, the dream became a nightmare for us as Americans, because this is what they started hearing from Grandpa Biden. It's Grandpa Biden. You know how I roll. Guys. Anybody got my tobacco pudding? Oh, God. Tapioca pudding time. Good. Listen, everybody that's an immigrant, just come on in. You know, I'm not like that other guy. I'm nice. I love y'all. Okay, come on in, all of you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to take no tests, no nothing, no shots. Just bring your ass over here. We got the hotels ready. We got the tents ready. We got the TVs, the PS5s. I love all of you. Oh, don't worry about Border Patrol. I done told them they better let you walk on in. They better not get involved. I'll fire that ass up, because I'm Grandpa Biden. Come on in, baby. And by the way, make sure your kids got Perk Plus in the hair. Oh, my God, man. Biden's ass. That's how he was thinking. He got all these people in here. And look at this shit. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on here. I'm looking at all y'all with these comments. Y'all is off the chain. Anyway, man, that's where we at. That's where we at. So let's talk about Title 42, since I gave y'all that intro. Let's talk about how it really is. Let's get into it. Biden administration is requesting billions in additional funding for the border as it predicts an enormous spike in immigration encounters when the Title 42 authority to quickly expel migrants due to the COVID-19 pandemic ends this month. According to the congressional aide, the Biden administration is seeking $2 billion for additional funding for custom and border protection, as well as $2 billion for immigration and custom ICE on custom enforcement. That request, Fox is told, based off the Department of Homeland Security estimation of daily encounters. Once Title 42 is ended on December 21st, a court ordered the administration to stop using authority, which has been used since March 2020 to quickly return migrants to Mexico after finding it to be unlawful. That flow estimation predicts between 9,000 and 15,000 migrants crossing a day once Title 42 ends. Pause. 9,000 a day. Let's do the math, y'all, shall we? I want y'all to listen to this shit. 9,000 You know what? I'm gonna be better than that. We're gonna get a medium. We're gonna get a medium. Hold on. I'm trying to get this thing to stop playing. We're gonna get a medium. All right. And guys, I know I didn't get to some of this stuff, but my wife telling me I gotta wrap it up because she's getting tired. So y'all bear with me. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life. So let's say you get 12,000 immigrants on average coming through a day. So we got 12,000. And then you're going to time that 30 days, there's 30 days in a month average. That means you got 360,000 immigrants a month coming through this motherfucker. That's enough for a metro city. That's enough. That's a Savannah, Georgia population. Let's time that by the rest of the year. 4 million, guys. That's what you're looking at. 4 million. Damn. That's enough to make another city in fucking Houston. That's Houston, Texas, and Atlanta numbers. Shit. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's up, Charles? That's a lot. Woo!
The southern border keeps spiraling out of control. Already so bad, Customs and Border Protection mass releasing migrants from an enormous caravan onto the streets of
I might play this clip so y'all can see how bad it is. This is what we facing. And we ain't even hit in at 42. 42 is next week. Oh Lord. Man. This shit about to be crazy. Boy. It's about to be Taco Tuesday every motherfucking day. Oh shit. Damn. Man, oh man, it's about to be lit. Oh, you know it. My wife said there's going to be a lot of crime. You right. MS-13 rubbing their hands like Birdman right now. Shit. Title 14 about to end, baby.
that southern border keeps spiraling out of control. Already so bad, Customs and Border Protection mass releasing migrants from an enormous caravan onto the streets of El Paso, Texas. It's only expected to get worse in 8 days when Title 42 asylum restrictions end. Don't know how much worse it could get. Bill Malusian live in La Jolla, Texas with more from his post today. Bill, good morning as we begin another day with the sun up there in Texas. Hello.
Bill, good morning to you. That's exactly right. As a result of that huge migrant caravan that crossed illegally into El Paso Sunday night, Border Patrol has started mass releasing migrants to El Paso's city streets. Take a look at this video our team shot in El Paso.
That southern border keeps spiraling out of control. Already so bad, Customs and Border Protection mass releasing migrants from an enormous caravan onto the streets of El Paso, Texas. It's only expected to get worse in 8 days when Title 42 asylum restrictions end. Don't know how much worse it could get. Bill Malusian live in La Jolla, Texas with more from his post today. Bill, good morning as we begin another day with the sun up there in Texas. Hello.
Bill, good morning to you. That's exactly right. As a result of that huge migrant caravan that crossed illegally into El Paso Sunday night, Border Patrol has started mass releasing migrants to El Paso's city streets. Take a look at this video our team shot in El Paso late last night on one single street corner. We found dozens of these migrants who had been released from federal custody standing around, camping out, some of them sleeping on the street in the cold. Border Patrol there completely overwhelmed. They've been getting more than 2,000 illegal crossings there every day. Normally, when they're mass releasing people, they drop them off at a shelter or NGO, but all the shelters.
Y'all heard that? There is so many people coming in right now to the border. They can't even drop these fools off into a shelter. Ain't got any room. Imagine that shit. And this is in Brownsville, El Paso, all of these cities around near the border. This is what they're going through. And people got nerve to talk about we need to be more forgiving. We need to be more patient about this whole immigration shit. No, we're not. We got every right to be upset. This is insane. We got people coming in our country we don't know shit about. All we know is they got a bag in their hand and they telling the same sad story they tell everybody else. I'm looking for the American dream. I'm looking for the American dream. And we already know not everybody looking for no American dream. Some of these fools' dreams that they looking at is going to be a nightmare for us. Man, let's continue with this shit.
Shelters are over capacity, so they're forced to just release them to El Paso city streets. And as you can see, these people have nowhere to go. And DHS Secretary Mayorkas is going to be in El Paso today meeting with CBP. If he takes a stroll around the city, he might see some of this. Then we'll take you down to Brownsville, Texas, where once again Fox News cameras witness the repeated mass release of several hundred migrants from federal custody at a parking garage in downtown Brownsville. We watched over and over as Border Patrol bust in these migrants, dropping them off by the hundreds at this parking garage. They then walk across the street to a local NGO who gives them their travel paperwork, and they are then free to fly or bus around the country wherever they want. Border Patrol sources telling me this, and they are sometimes doing up to 10 busloads a day. Just goes to show a clear-cut example of the administration's ongoing catch and release policy in full effect there in Brownsville. Then we'll take you to the Mexican city across from Brownsville. Take a look at this last piece of video. This is Matamoros across from Brownsville, where thousands of migrants are waiting and camping out. What are they waiting for? The dropping of Title 42, which expires 8 days from now. Our camera's going over there, finding people walking around, standing around on the city streets, a bunch of them camping out in public parks in Matamoros, hundreds, thousands of them, again, waiting for Title 42 to drop to cross into the United States. They believe that is going to be their.
These fools are camping out in Masamado, Mexico. They got a tent, they got everything, they ready to move. They ready to get to the U.S. They ready to hear the 21st is here. They ready to get their Christmas present. These fools is Christmas is getting into the U.S. That's their Christmas present. They don't give a shit about nothing. Oh, Lord. We the only country that's so fucked up like this. You don't see France doing no shit like this. You see Italy. You think Italy gonna let all these motherfuckers come in their country? Like, hell no. Did you see what oh Lord, what was this country that was going by from Ukraine? Ukraine had all that shit going on. I forgot what that country is. I think it was Sweden. No, it wasn't Sweden. It was another country. It'll come to me. Anyway, I think it was Spain. I think it was Spain. Either way it go, they shut that shit down. They told them fools, listen, I understand y'all trying to run away from Russia, but we only gonna take a few of y'all motherfuckers, and that's it. You gonna have to figure something out. I don't know. Catch your flight, run around, swim in the ocean, get a boat. Shit ain't real over here, baby. You're not coming over here like that. We the only country that allow this shit. You can't let people just come in they shit all kind of way. Australia don't let people come in they shit all kind of way. Man. Why we, man? Why we got to be so fucked up? Come on in. Come on in. Go ahead on. Get you some of this newfound free shit from America. They got everything waiting on them. Food stamps, a tent, a house, a hotel. Hell, them fools' credit scores will be better than ours. Rebel without a cross. No, we can't do that, bro. We can't do that, man. Don't do that, Rebel. It's too many of them jokers over there, man. You got too many of them cartel boys. What we need to do is get people in vote for people that got common sense, like we had with Trump, that stopped this type of damn nonsense. You go through the port of entry. You want to be a part of this country, this is how you come through. You come through that way, you do like everybody else do. I don't need to be paying taxes for you. You need to earn your right to be on this soil. Like everybody else do. Pay for your papers. Oh, it's crazy.
Their chance. And back out here live, that situation is happening all along the southern border, Mexican border cities. Wherever you go, there are migrants camped out waiting for 8 days from now. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Bill. Bill Malugin there in Texas. Thanks for that.
Y'all, shout out to Charles, man. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, bro. I appreciate you, man. We almost to our goal. We are now $5 short for the goal for the night of getting 60. So anybody that want to donate before we end the stream, whether it's the Cash App, whether it's on PayPal, whether it's on here, or buy me a coffee, any of my links that I got up, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Before I end the stream, we're $5 away. $5 away from the stream. And shout out to Reckless Conduct for popping it off and getting to where we needed to get to tonight, man. You are a true patriot. You are definitely investing into the camera. So yeah, man, that's where we at. We're that far away. 5 away. And so let's see here. What we got going on tomorrow? Oh, I don't know why I paused. I'm frozen for a minute. I should be frozen. Hold on. All right. I was frozen for a minute. I had to unfreeze. So this is what we got tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow, like this morning, I did a 9 o'clock show. I was gonna do one way earlier than that. I was trying to do a 7 o'clock show. Actually a 6 o'clock show, but my wife woke up in pain. Oh, Reckless Conduct did it again. We surpassed it, guys. We got the 65 tonight. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, Reckless. I appreciate you. Oh, you know I'm gonna get us something, man. I always do. I always do. Thank you, brother. I appreciate everything that you do. I really do. Thank you, man. Real patriot over here. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. I tell everybody that. If you bring good news and good content and you stay true to the game, guys, to this patriotic game, people will see your worth. I think that's a problem with a lot of our people right now on the movement. They out here trying to do too much. You get what I'm saying? They trying to do it for the clout. And when times get hard, like we went through with the midterms, and seeing that a lot of candidates that were endorsed by President Donald J. Trump didn't win, all of a sudden people want to fall off the wagon. Now they say, well, I'm all for DeSantis, or I'm just not even with no politician no more. I'm just being independent. You wasn't real to start with. You wasn't no patriot to start with. A patriot is someone who is dedicated to the livelihood of the country and to their fellow man, no matter how bad the chips are. That is what a patriot does. You don't go out here trying to find the quickest lick. You don't jump ship like crazy ass dude, what's his name? That used to get into it all the time with the Officer Taylor. I forgot that boy's name. I don't even look at his ass no more like that. Anybody know his name, put in the comment section right quick on either Rumble or my YouTube channels. He's got like 4,000 subscribers that after losing so much from 500,000. All right, reckless conduct. I definitely will consider it. I tell you what, you got my email information. Just email me just email me and I will send you the link of my pillow that she may like, and we can go from there, bro. Yeah, we can do that. I know she's been talking about my pillow, so yeah, we'll definitely try it. Yeah. No, the dude that went against Officer Tatum. Amazing Mucus, that's his name. Yeah, Amazing Mucus, aka Lucas. That dude, yeah. He was so gun-ho. I am so conservative. I love being a conservative. You know, he had everybody fooled. I was somewhat fooled by him until I really listened to some of his content. And I was like, wait a minute, this dude clout chasing. This dude clout chasing. He gonna switch. Soon as he feels that he can get more money out of a certain type of group, he gonna switch. And that's what he did. He used the conservative talking points till he got to a comfortable spot where he can still make 10, probably 15 grand a month consecutively. Cause see, he was up to over 500,000 followers. So I know dude was getting money. He was probably getting about damn near 20 grand a month. But when he lost all those followers, he was probably still comfortable at 10 to 12 grand a month. It wasn't no big deal. And that's why he chilling like he is now. Yeah, he is. He is a mucus. Because like a mucus, he's spreading all kind of bullshit. I mean, it really is. Big Lebowski said I unsub from Lucas years ago. Yeah, because nobody want to hear that shit. I mean, and people like a fresh face. You know, I've noticed that I'm growing at a very good rate. I don't know what y'all guys are doing, but I'm getting more and more people every week. Oh Lord, another clout chaser. Yeah, you know what it is. Listen, a clout chaser is these people that always try to what I call it sneak this being a conservative while swearing they are conservative. You listen to their talking points. You know what I'm saying? They say slick shit. That's why I don't do that shit. I tell y'all, I stand on what I believe in. Listen, I'm not going to have every correct talking point as a conservative. I'm going to miss a few points. I may say something that is extremely racist, may not be extremely racist to the next conservative. But at the end of the day, most of the time, we kind of agree on about almost everything. You know? Because what I see from a lot of people is they want to clout chase so bad that they can't fucking stand to see success. They always clout chase. I don't clout chase. I build. If you invest in me, I'm going to give you the best product on here. Because I am here to entertain and give y'all the news. That is what y'all pay me to do. And if I don't do what I'm supposed to do as entertainment, guess what's going to happen? Y'all ain't going to pay for shit or invest in shit. That's just realistic. It's just like when you're paying for your damn cable and internet. If that internet ain't fucking flanging to the point that the Richter scale about to blow off that son of a bitch, you don't want it. Say fuck that shit. You ain't paying another dime. This is what it is. Anyway, I want to enjoy everyone being on Rumble tonight, man. Shout out to Daryl 90210 for being on there. Hidden Angels, thank you for being on there. Which I forgot who Hidden Angels is, but I know it's one of y'all guys on my main YouTube. I always forget the name, and please forgive me because I'm bad with names if it's not the same as the one on here. Shout out for Anthony for subbing to me. Also, shout out to Anthony for being one of the first to be on my locals. I appreciate, Daryl, for being the first of my locals. I appreciate everything y'all are doing. Y'all keep investing in me. I'm going to keep grinding. All right? And hell, maybe one damn day, we can all sit down and meet each other. And I can tell y'all that with y'all invested in me, I have been able to be my own entrepreneur like Jericho Green and don't have to work as hard anymore. All right, but anyway, please like, share, subscribe. I love y'all guys. I'm finna go out here and bounce the hell out. And I'll give y'all some music on the way out.
Just like music. No doubt. Word up. Oh, baby. mind so I can be free and absorb the sound that keep me round, doing my thing constantly with no worries. Peace to Keith Murray, just like you. To keep me flowing, to keep me going, to keep me growing, to keep me to eat from knowing what happens out there. It's not my concern. You wanna die, it's not my turn. Like to do something to me like jumping the Mercedes on the highway, doing over 80 without music, baby. I'll go crazy, just like you. Make me call my homie on the phone like there's something new out that got me in the zone. Just that feeling got me. I wish music can adopt me. Just like you. Music. The music. Put me in the mood with my woman, got me in the air saying sweet nothings. Make love come out the mouth, no frontin', like all of a sudden. Just like you. Taking away your worries and cares. Any problems, music will be right there. Together match, yo, we a perfect pair. Is that true, Marvin? Yeah, music. Yo, to get you to bang this, body soul snatcher, universal language. It be the light, so open up. This is it. What the fuck? Just like music. One fly tune to have black and white vibe in one room. No confrontation, party all night. It's just a sensation. Just like music.
Go ahead, Daddy.
It's a Queen's thing, baby.
I wanna dance with you.
Track masters, rock on.